Have what?
Angry beavers.
Oh yeah, I have an angry beaver. I don't touch it anymore. That's why it's angry. I am talking louder.
I'm going on topic, you dick.
We aren't even on a topic yet. We're just talking about angry beavers, and I've got one. Hear that? I just shook my tail.
Why does it make noises like that?
I got an infection.
Oh. Sounds like a personal problem.
It's my own little horror story. So, Rollo.
So, Pat.
So, Jeremiah.
Nikki.
I didn't do it.
Pat.
I did it. I don't give a fuck.
Did what?
Exactly. Find out next time. Anyway, this is Witch's Hill. I am Pat.
I'm Rollo.
And I'm Jeremiah.
And we are going to talk about the zombie apocalypse. Yeah. Talk about sinking in. Get it? Because teeth sink in, and I'm a horrible pun fucker. Anyway.
You fuck puns?
I'll fuck this bottle if I want. Anyway. So yeah. We're going to talk about our zombie apocalypse plan, because who the fuck knows when the dead are just going to, rise up, or when Umbrella is actually going to come out and be like, hey, we're real, and infect people with the T or G virus.
We
Like,
have
who
one in
knows?
China.
Yeah.
Was that real?
I'm pretty sure that was Japan, but
Yeah, that's
either way, I will be ready. And I'm sure a lot of other people will be too, but for the sake of argument, let's explain our stories and our plans. Do you guys have a plan?
Don't start with me.
No? Do you not have a plan?
I mean, I do.
You don't sound very confident about that plan.
Well, I mean, I have several plans for several types of zombies, several types of situations.
Yeah, what
You
kind
know,
of
okay.
kind of zombies
Okay.
are we dealing with in
All
this
right.
situation?
And I mean, where are you when it happens? There's so many.
All right, how about this?
Set it up
You
for
asked
us.
me.
All right.
You
Set it up.
asked
Hang on,
You-
he's setting it up.
you guys-
He's setting it up.
Set it up.
You
Set
got
it
me.
up.
You got me. Okay.
T-virus.
Oh my
Don't
God.
start there, damn
I'm
it.
kidding. Continue.
You are in an underground facility. Anyway, sorry. All right, so let's say we're here. We're sitting in my room. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm not going to describe my room in full detail so you can watch me sleep and have naughty dreams. But I will say that there are 4 walls and a ceiling.
Wow.
Hey, some
And
people
2
only have 3.
windows.
Yeah, don't tell them that. But
What do you want him to think you're in a windowless room?
I could be in a basement.
Basements can still have windows.
Sometimes.
Hello, storm windows or whatever the fuck they're
Hello,
called.
like, no, they'll get out. People will get out if you want to keep them down there. Anyway, so
So if we're all here,
we're all here. We're all here. Only one level house. We are level with the floor. Anything can come in through the window, doors, or anything like that. So let's say that. Let's also use the type of zombies that everybody dubbed bath salt zombies back in 2012. Now, for those of you who don't necessarily know about the whole zombie outbreak thing that they were talking about, there was the whole Ruby Eugene case down in Florida. He ripped that dude's face apart and ate it. Cops were
Didn't
literally...
he also get shot?
He was shot like
Several
6 or 7 times in the
Several.
chest, and all he did was growl with dude's fucking skin meat
didn't his
hanging out of his mouth.
Didn't his
Ew.
toxicology report come back clean?
I believe it did, but they're also saying that the bath salts could have been like taken, like not. I almost said taken out.
Taken out.
They took it out of him, man. No, that it would have been like
Filtered.
alcohol. After 24 hours, it's out.
Filtered out of his system.
I mean,
But you think if it was
That was
filtered
one
out of
case.
his system?
But hold on. That was
okay.
one case, and only one case. There were multiple. There were ones in China. There were ones in Texas, I believe.
I believe it was Texas and a couple states up.
And
I'm not really sure exactly where, but
there was, I don't remember where all these places were taking place, but if anybody has any type of information, please link it below or anywhere. Now, there was the one where dude ran on a bus and started attacking the bus driver. There was one where dude fucking dove into a chick's like driver's side window, or maybe it was the passenger side, and like was trying to snap at her.
yeah.
Okay, so do these guys kind of like stagger, or were they like quicker
Dude,
moving
no,
zombie.
these-
they were fully functional.
You've seen
and
28 Days
active.
Later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like they were just.
Oh, fuck that.
I don't see what I believe is maybe that there. I mean.
Louder, dude. You gotta emote.
Emote. Well, I mean, it could have been connected, but also at the same time, I mean, maybe it was just coincidence of people just losing their shit.
That's way too much of a coincidence.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true. I mean, but mind you though, when that stuff was happening, I told my mom, I was like, hey, like, look, like, if shit hits the fan, you need to listen to me.
Yeah.
Fuck what they're saying on the TV and listen to me. I've been watching these movies since I was, like 10.
Yeah, but that's normally where you lose people like, I've
Yeah.
seen movies before, and it's like, but that's just a fucking movie.
No, but not that I said that to my mother,
No,
but I was just like, listen to me.
Hey, there's a actual zombie survival guide book, okay?
There is, and I own it.
Oh, okay, guys, you also have to realize that's satire. Like that's.
Well, that was supposed to be kind
It
of
is satire. No,
I know, but
it was mainly for what was it? The Department of helping people like prepare for like natural disasters. They were trying to get more people into it, so they reached out to like the zombie
fan
people.
base.
Yeah, the zombie fan base.
Well, I mean, they did make the whole thing
to
for the
kind of-
CDC.
Well, yeah.
But regardless, all right. So we have our setup. All right,
Okay,
we
so
are here
right now?
yes,
Like,
right
would be
the
at-
fuck now,
Okay.
right now. In the middle of this podcast, zombies are fucking attacking us. But instead of
And-
fighting back, we're just talking about what we're doing.
And it is 10:38 at night, and I will tell you right now that my
Hold on.
parents are not watching the news. I'm just letting you know right now. It's 10:38 right now. My
Who cares
parents.
if they're not watching the news?
I'm telling you what I would do because my parents' house is right down
I'm
the
still
street.
painting the fucking picture.
Paint
Hold on,
the
you are
picture.
jumping.
Paint the picture.
You're the one who wanted me to paint the fucking picture. Zombies. They're fucking runners. They are sprinters.
Okay.
They will fucking eat you and rip you apart. It's not like they're eating you for sustenance. They're just doing it because it's a fucking... They feel
It's
threatened.
instinct.
Or instinct. Like it's some type of animal instinct. Whatever these things are, or whatever that was getting into these people's brains, they were just freaking the fuck out and attacking everybody near them. And pain wasn't exactly a factor in any of them. Like for them. Like
Yeah.
they just didn't feel pain.
Yeah.
So it almost seems like no matter what you do, no matter what your situation is, you are going to need a gun. Now, before we get into like what we're all going to do, taking the fact that these aren't
I mean, not
zombie
necessarily.
zombies. Well, hold on. These aren't zombie zombies. We're going off the laws of what happened back in 2012, 5 years ago. 5.5 about. Now, if these are not zombies, but more like the infected, you have to worry about almost everything because there's so much human characteristics still left in these people or things, that they can use weapons, they can get into cars, they
I
can
would be dead.
dive through
There
shit.
would be no figuring out a plan. I would be one of the first to die.
You just walk in the crowd like, I give up!
No, but like if I tried to act and like save myself somehow or some way, I know somewhere along the line I'm not going to be fast enough, and I'm most likely going to be destroyed right there.
Let's paint like something that we were trying to do, like
Okay.
figure out your plan. But
Well-
like I was saying though, you have to worry about light. You have to worry about sound, because even like in the some of the shows and movies and stuff like that, even if they're like looking in your direction, they don't necessarily see you. They always try to make it like, oh yeah, they smell you. This doesn't seem like they're smelling. It's just they can still fucking see. They're just, I'm going to kill anything and everything in my way.
Yeah.
That is so unbelievably horrifying.
Now, are their senses heightened or are they dulled?
Their senses, I'm not too sure about the senses, but like, it almost seems like it's dulled, like for the pain, like touch. Because if somebody can get shot in the shot in the chest 6 or 7 times, obviously they have a huge pain tolerance, they're not feeling anything, or I don't know. They're on something.
Well,
But
obviously, then I would go in the route of trying to chop their head off. Sorry, trying to chop off head or something like that. I would try to remove the head or try
Go
to
for
do
the brains.
anything. Yeah. Go. I mean, like, seriously, go for the brain.
well, yeah. I mean, that's what you would have to do. But here's the thing, is
Because
that
not everyone owns a firearm.
well, yeah.
So
But-
you need to use what you have.
But I'm also thinking about it like this. All right. So we're sitting in this room right now.
Okay.
Outbreak happens.
You already know my first thing.
But here's the thing. It's not like somebody's going to be like, hey guys, zombie apocalypse just started or anything. It's just going to happen. You're not going to have any time to prepare. You are here. You are without most of the stuff that you would need.
No warning at all whatsoever.
Now here, hold on. Is that you'd have to get up and leave from here at night to figure out what you were going to do. But the thing is, how many other people are going to have the exact same idea as you? And who is infected around here? Because obviously, if we are noticing some type of change, we're not going to notice it right when something happens. We're gonna find out the after effects. We're gonna be hit with the shockwave after the bomb.
Yeah.
By that time, shit is already going down. Now, this is where we would branch off, and this is where we would make our plan. Now, what would you guys do? We do not have guns.
I'm going to already tell you because you already know. Mind you, if you did not know, my aunt is in town right now, and my daughter is with her at my parents' house down the street. So you know my first instinct would be if we had some shit happen right here, right now, like either we went like outside and saw something happen or heard someone trying to get in here, my first thing would be grab something. First of all. Second of all, call them.
Well, what would you grab?
Anything sharp. Anything
You grab my guitar, I will kill you.
I looked right at it.
I know, because I was like, this is not Dead Rising, motherfucker.
No, but that wouldn't do anything. I mean, I have 2 knives on me, so I'm pretty good with those.
Yeah, but we're also talking like just imagine a normal built dude or chick or whatever.
My point wouldn't to be to kill them right now. My point would be to outrun them right now.
But then you'd just be leading them. Because if they can
right to your
sprint
daughter.
is just as fast as you, maybe even faster, depending on who they are, you're going to have to. There's no way around it.
We have her car. We could take her car.
But we're also...
Still be leading them directly
And
there.
they're down by your parents' house? Or...
Yeah.
At his parents.
Yeah.
At your parents? Okay.
So we would be stuck on
where
that
we
road,
are,
too.
We would have to go down by the river, which is a giant horseshoe, which there are only 2 exits out of.
Yeah.
Now, granted that other people are doing exactly what we're going to be trying to do and getting the fuck out.
And I would do this. I would leave you guys, obviously, and I would do my own thing. I would obviously not just go right there.
I'm going to help you save your daughter. You're not leaving. You're not doing that alone.
But if we were going to be followed, you know me. I've done it before. I don't just directly come back to the place that I'm intending to go to.
I know what you're talking about.
I need to shake the tail.
I gotta tell you this story sometime.
Yeah.
So even if it's me going all the way up to the
Over by the prison?
past that. I'm talking about going to the
store.
water. I'm not going to the bridge, go to the water, get in the water and swim the entire way there. But like low key do it. You know, try to just be like as stealthy as fucking possible, which I mean that might fuck me over as well.
Well,
just try to divert them. Hopefully maybe there's some people in the valley that we fucking hate that are also trying to leave, and we lead them to them, and then they fuck them up, and then we run like hell to my parents' house. Grab my family, tell them to shut the fuck up, listen, and we need to get the fuck out of there. They have like 3 vehicles, so... Actually, more than 3 vehicles, so we can convoy the fuck out of that and get the hell out of there. As soon as we get to an expressway, I mean... Yeah, it's gonna be shitty.
that's why you don't go to an expressway.
then
No.
maybe we go out west.
You have to avoid any major highways.
Well, let's continue with your story. If you don't mind, I will interject when I
Please
kind
do.
of
Please
see
do.
a flaw or something like that.
Yeah.
But continue. Actually, hold on, pause, because I have something to say.
Yeah.
All right, let's say you wanted to take the 3 cars.
Yeah.
1, what are you bringing in all those cars? 2, who is going to drive them and who is going to be in them? Because you don't want to have one car just with one person in it. Because if something
Nuh-uh.
happens,
No. Well, true. Okay, so here. So, so at my parents' house right now, it would be my mom, my dad, my aunt, my daughter. And then
Okay.
it would be us 3.
okay,
And okay, well, honestly, in that aspect, like, it'd be rough because, see, here's the thing, though, too. There are people down there that are friends with us as well. If they are surviving at the same time, they have, like, I know that this is slow, but they have a fucking, the, like, RV. So maybe we could all, like, hop in the RV.
there's a big problem with that.
Oh, of course there is. I already thought about that before, especially trying to get uphill.
I've got
Trying to gun that shit up that hill. Like, no. We'd probably get fucking swarmed.
okay.
But I mean,
Here,
but where would it start at, though? Would it start out
we wouldn't
here?
know. We wouldn't know. That's the thing. Is that
Okay.
all right? So think about it realistically. Right now, all of a sudden, the sirens start going off. I don't have cable. We're not going to be able to get notified right away. Maybe eventually, as things started happening, more people are starting noticing.
Social
Maybe
media.
Nikki's mom starts texting her, and that's where things kind of spiral out. We're like, okay, well, what the fuck's going on? Maybe
Yeah.
tornado sirens go off, or some type of thing that alarms everybody, kind of gives everybody notice. But
Yeah.
here's the other thing: is that if these things are going by sound, doing like a social alarm, like an air raid siren or anything like that, is just going to draw whatever they are or wherever they are to said siren or anything like that. Now, the bad part about that is what is over by the school?
The siren.
The siren, which
Yep.
is in the dead center of our little living situation.
Yep, and
that we're
close to
by.
where we also need to get by.
It's in the direct center between here and where we need to be.
Yeah.
So that is a huge fucking problem. Okay, now the other thing is, like, let's say we go with that plan and we actually do succeed. What is the end goal? Where are we going? You have to have
West.
okay, where to?
Somewhere very, very desolate.
Okay, but
For now, for now. But see, but there are very... Okay,
you're not going to be able to use GPS though either, because eventually,
well, yeah.
internet's going to go down, service is going to go down. Everything's just going to end up failing on us because nobody's going to be there to man said operation or anything like that or machine.
Yeah.
I'm kind of stumbling over my lyrics.
Maps.
I almost said lyrics because I kind of like, dude, I did like 4 or 5
But there's
shots of
maps
whiskey right in a row
and
in the middle of all
atlases.
that. What?
There's maps and atlases.
Yeah, there's maps and atlases, but you also have to make sure that you're getting one from either a store or anything like that because the roads are always changing. Now, what if you got
you
one
need
that
a
had an
recent
old
one.
road?
You
Well,
need
yeah.
a recent one.
Yeah.
Or you had
very
one
true.
that doesn't have roads that are there now because they were recently built in the past few years.
But anyway, continue. Okay, so let's say you are out in middle of Bufu. There's no one. You finally made it out there. Where are you getting your fresh water and where are you getting your food since you are miles away from everybody?
Dig and hunt.
What are you going to hunt in the middle of the desert? That's going to
How
sustain...
did we get into a
Wait.
desert?
What? He said in the middle, go out
I
west.
said
in the
out
middle.
west and go to the middle.
Yeah.
Well, alright. I said go out west to go to... Sorry. I said go out west and go to the middle of nowhere. I didn't necessarily say the desert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, my mind went to desert. And just for the
'Cause
people
you
who
can go
are
out to
listening,
Colorado.
if
You
you're
can
if
go
you're
out to Montana.
noticing that
North
he's
Dakota.
really quiet, he's probably going. Rollo is definitely probably going to survive the zombie apocalypse because I'm so fucking loud and he's so goddamn quiet.
I mean, too, here's the thing. I don't really know how to map it out until it happens. You can have as many choices as you want, But until it really happens, you don't know until your primal instinct kind of kicks in. Especially with me having my kid, my main priority would to be make sure that she survives, no matter what. No matter what.
Now, everybody listening, there is a difference between all three of our situations. Rollo's biggest one is that he is a father. So his whole commitment is to his daughter.
I would get eaten alive before my daughter gets fucking hurt.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I would fucking
If I had a kid,
take
I'd do
all
the
those
same
bites.
shit,
I would
man.
take all the fucking bites. I would get fucking bloody to death. I would get bludgeoned. I don't give a fuck.
So-
Like, I would make sure that she can just survive.
Good, good.
Yeah.
But so far as your plan goes, you're pretty much at a head right now, right? Or do you have more to your situation that you would like to...
There are things too. My family,
Okay.
on my parents' side and my grandparents' side, they collect dry goods and non-perishables. Non-perishables and water. Like, they sustain a lot of, like, water bottles at, like, said time. Not much, but still, some that could help us survive for said period of time until we get to a place that's more desolate, where more people aren't trying to go.
So we would pack up one of the three cars that we'd take out to the middle of nowhere with whatever that they had, right?
True.
Now,
But
I'm asking. I just have to ask this question. If you were starving and you knew what was going on, everybody's trying to escape, and then all of a sudden,
I would kill for food.
Exactly.
I would.
So somebody might attack us on the way out to said location. So whatever food you have, you need to put that in the least I wouldn't say least prioritized, but you don't want your daughter in that vehicle. Is what I'm getting at.
Of course.
You want that to be the highest armed. You need to have that protected because that is your lifeline.
My daughter would have headphones on, and she would have something to occupy her.
Can I just say real quick that your daughter is, like, fucking adorable?
Yeah, your daughter is pretty
She's
cool.
so cute.
But as much as I like to get her into horror and everything like that, because I'm trying to just prepare her for the fucked up shit that the world already does have, if that were to happen, she'd have headphones on and she would be occupied with something else. Something that wouldn't draw light to, said things, but something to keep her, because I would not want her to see a lot of what I would do.
Right, but there's only so much...
Because she can't grasp
what
I would do.
But at the same time,
to make sure that she lives.
At the same time, there's only so much you can do in that situation to prevent her from seeing anything.
But eventually...
But, like, if I had to kill somebody to make sure that she got the food that she needed, or, like, if she had, like, diabetes, or anything like that, if she needs something, I'm going to either get it or die trying getting it, and make sure that my family, or anyone else, you guys, or anyone else who's with us, because that's also the thing. I would make phone calls out to everyone that I know.
You'd have to do that within, like, the first, 10 hours of doing everything.
And say, meet here. Everyone, conjugate here. We need to make a plan, so meet here. And plus, two, if I contacted all the people that I knew...
We'd have a small army.
We'd have a small army. We'd be set. A lot of them have guns. A lot of them know how to fight and survive. A lot of them are from, like, the military. We'd be good.
You know why you want me on your team? I'm basically your medic.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Nobody fucks with the white mage. Oh, Dende. Little green.
Little green!
Little green!
Anyway,
medic!
But no, yeah,
I need
okay, so basically you're getting at, we're going to go out into the middle of nowhere, but we're going to try to bring out as many provisions as we can. Okay, I can see what you're going at, but you need security. You need some type of thing that will keep you safe.
We could do this. If my dad's still breathing, if my dad is still...
Talk to me!
If my dad's alive...
Yeah.
We can go to his God damn it, his auto body shop. His auto body shop, we can set up shop there and lock it up, secure it, get the small like army going right there, because at that point it's in Roselle, so it's closer. Like
That's-
so,
That's a problem. That's
That's
big
kind
fucking
of closer.
problem.
That's a lot closer to like major
yeah.
cities, though.
yeah. But that's the thing. A lot of my friends are from the city, so if they can try to get out in some way.
But what if it starts in the city?
Okay, well
Very
here,
true.
That's one of the most likely causes, because it's gonna, whatever happens is most likely gonna happen
Gonna be
in a
in a
very
major-
dense
yeah.
populated area.
Which is why I'm glad that I moved back to the suburbs, just in case. You never know.
You know, it's just,
You never
zombie
know.
apocalypse. I'm gonna move
No.
back to the suburbs.
No, but yeah.
Hey man,
I mean,
that's
but
why I started running. You gotta be prepared for this shit.
I
but
haven't done shit.
my
I'm going
dad's
to die.
my dad's a mechanic though, so maybe we can steal some cars that they're
There's a
that
few
they have
flaws,
there
though.
to work on.
There's a few flaws.
What's up?
Now,
Which I
I-
already know.
I'm
but go
sure
ahead.
that a lot of people are like going along with your story and just like, yeah, that's actually a really good idea. And like, I agree. If everything would go as planned.
Yeah,
But
which it never does.
no, but
No, it
this
doesn't.
this also has a few big plot holes. And now, what I want to bring up is, you're talking. Your friends are from the city, right?
A lot of them are.
A lot of them.
Some of them are from the burbs.
Okay, well,
obviously.
the ones that are from the burbs are the ones that we're going to have to rely on, because the ones from the city, they're going to be relying on us, not the other way around.
Yeah.
Because if we're already out here, we're going to be the first ones to make it to wherever it is that we're going to go, because we
Which I'm
need to
not.
get to a less populated area. We need to get over where
Either north or west.
I'm going west.
Or south. Northwest or south would be a feasible option. But honestly, I would probably go north.
There's a
Think about it this way.
What?
Think about it this way. If you go north,
Sorry.
regardless of
Sorry.
them not having a lot of their like senses, like pain or anything like that. Regardless
The
of that,
zombie people.
regardless of that, if you were to go deep north, I'm talking about like Canada,
Okay.
cold weather. They're not going to be smart to put on clothing that's going to help them from frostbite and all that stuff. They're going to freeze. I don't know if it's going to kill it,
Were you
but that's the main thing.
Okay, but quick question. Did you take that from World War Z?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yes,
Because I was
did.
thinking that.
Yes, I
Makes
did.
sense. Makes sense. But
The only thing is
when
getting
it
there.
defrosts, they even brought that up as if the dead came back. Nothing killed it. It just froze it. No.
But here's the thing.
What?
Go to Antarctica. Don't just stop there. Go all the way to Antarctica.
Why would you do that? Where are you getting your water and where are you getting your food? What do you have to hunt up there? Whatever you bring up there is what you have.
The snow.
You're going to eat snow.
No, melt snow.
Okay, so what if
So
it's salt water? You can't drink that. You will literally die.
Filtrate it. Or rainwater.
Yeah, but
Filtrate it.
you're bringing so many people up to, let's say, Antarctica or like the barren desert snow area. You're not going to survive. You will not survive. I'm just telling you.
Then here, hold on. Let me ask you this. So they can hear sound and they can see still.
Yeah.
They can't know where to go though, right? Like if you're saying on
we're
a
all
radio
talking-
station, hold on. I'm talking about get a small army, get it to somewhere secure. No,
I know, but just get a small army.
no, like get people that you
No,
trust.
I don't trust
Gather
that
to-
fucking many people.
No, but get people together, form a civilization up north, and just like radio call it out. They're not going to know where to go. But I mean, what are you going to do at that point?
Well,
My point would be, I would kind of take the route of find a big ship, go out to the ocean, get the supplies to do so.
I mean, eventually you're gonna have to come back, though.
Oh yeah, yes.
but that's why you'd have to get smaller boats.
Oh yeah.
But then you
Plus,
also
too,
have
you're going to have to worry about weather.
You're risking
gonna have
other
to,
things.
You're going to have to worry about the weather.
And you're gonna have to worry about someone raiding you.
True.
Because you're gonna be floating out in the open
You're
where anyone
right
can
out
see
in the
you.
open. Yeah, you may be saved from zombies and shit like that.
But like, all right. So to speed up the process of what I'm trying to get at, like, I'm not talking about like a small little like faction. I'm talking about like at this point, if you successfully got it all the way up north, got a ship, did all of that, and survived for months. Got these ships, and you have like, you've actually like successfully like gathered like the ammunition and like the people that know how to like fully function, weaponry.
Yeah.
You can protect yourself. Not saying that that's a technical possibility, because I mean you never know who you're gonna end up with at the end of it, but
yeah,
it's just part of my thing. I mean,
I mean, also at the same time, you're going to be risking your family's well-being on the fact of you saving others.
but you're going to have to survive, no matter what. There's no way to protect them.
Beg to differ, but I got my own plans.
A bunker?
No, because a bunker means that you were like most likely underground is
I
when
know.
people use the word bunker,
Oh yeah.
which normally means there's only one way in, one way out. So
Yeah.
if that's blocked or you can't get out or they get in, you're fucked. Then you're
So-
trapped in there until either you starve to death or you get eaten.
Well, yeah, which I wouldn't do, because I don't like to just sit put and stay. I hate that whole wait for the government to fix this. They're gonna fix this. No, you need to fucking survive and get the fuck out of there. Like,
No, what all right, I'm gonna move on to what I'm gonna
Yeah.
be doing.
please take the reins.
So, this is gonna kind of coincide with, I guess, Nikki if she decides to follow me.
Well, duh.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you have like your own thing. You're like, no, I want to go right, and like Nikki left. You're running towards the zombies. You're like, no. And then you get bitten.
Hey, we've already could tell from how many times I've died in certain games that you probably have a better judgment of this.
Okay, well, I mean, your words, not mine. But all right. So, if shit was happening right now, my parents most likely wouldn't do anything, and they would stay here. So, that would really fuck me over because
rest in peace, parents.
kinda because I mean, there's only so much I can do before, I mean, I'm sure. Oh man, I'm sure that sounds so fucking bad, dude. Everybody's like, shame on you. Like, no, I would do everything in my power, but at the same time, you have to know what your limits are.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
You
you're
need
just
to know-
jeopardizing your own life.
Yeah,
like you can
exactly.
do stuff, but be smart about it.
Like, if
And
they're
that's
not
what I try.
listening to you, like, come on. Like, you're not going to continue to further risk your life. Sorry. You're not
Lean
going
towards
to,
the mic, Rollo.
You are not going to further risk your life just to try to save your family. Like,
Yeah.
if they don't listen to you, what are you going to do?
I mean, I'm going to try my damnedest, but I'm not going to leave them ill-prepared or anything like that.
I'm sorry, but I kind of want to try to live.
Yeah, but okay.
Exactly.
So here's my biggest thing is that one, I would grab my medication because I'm a diabetic. So that is priority number one. Is grab the thing that's going to keep you alive from the things that normally aren't going to kill you, but then you have something else that's out there that's going to kill you, and everything's just against you.
Yeah.
So I would like to have a little, So I would grab my shit. I would grab Nikki, and then if I could, and like let's say, okay, so it's dark out. right now, this happens right now, I would try to get everybody upstairs.
At 11:06 p.m.
11:06 p.m., zombie outbreak happens. They are runners. We can hear them outside. We can hear them killing our neighbors. My
Jesus.
first fucking thing is get everybody upstairs. And yes, this is from the Zombies survival book.
Break the staircase.
Destroy the staircase.
But you would have to grab the food and everything, too.
I can do that. I would pull a Glenn from The Walking Dead. I'd be the runner. I'd go and get shit. I'm a squirrely little fuck. I can get around shit. It's weird. So I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But
I would be the muscle.
I would destroy the staircase, make either a rope ladder or some type of pull ladder, so that way we can only allow people up there that we want to allow up there. Now, this does have a few flaws and everything like that. Like, if the zombies or people were to just come in, they'd be able to look straight up. Well, upstairs in my house, we have a hatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
over the stairs.
yeah, we used to have a band, and we would jam up there, and to block the sound, we made a hatch with like soundproof and shit. So we got that, and so that would block everything. Now that wouldn't protect from bullets or anything like that, but also, who's just going to start shooting up into an attic? Like, you're just creating noise. Whatever is around is just going to be drawn towards it, and we're already safe, so you're pretty much just fucking yourself.
Yeah.
So, unless you're dumb, you're not going to fucking, you're not going to shoot up the fucking attic. So, that'll buy some time, and if we didn't have a ladder or anything like that, I know how to get off of my roof and back up the right way. So, I can make it up and down and whatnot, but my other main concern, other than my friends and shit like that, because I would be running around trying to grab everybody that I could, but at the same time, if they're too fucking far away, I am not about to jeopardize everything.
Yeah.
Like, if it sounds so bad, this sounds so bad, but if it's worth it, I'll go.
Yeah.
Like, if it has some type of benefit that if my life was lost going and grabbing this thing, it better have a damn fucking good reason that I'm going to grab something other than just a person. Like, I know that's more hands, but that's also another fucking mouth to feed. There better be something that they can do.
Very true.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, like, it's a survival of the fittest. I'm going to help people, but I'm not gonna fucking just sit there and just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna fucking throw myself in front of a zombie because fucking pissy pants over here couldn't fucking take 3 steps to the right because he was just too fucking petrified.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck over it.
Well, also, I didn't tell you this. This also works for us in this situation with me. My aunt, she's a nurse. A very qualified, very smart nurse. My dad is a mechanic. My mom can cook. Like, she can make food out of literally, like, anything, like, you don't need much to do so. Those are all very good fucking qualities to have in people. You can run for stuff, I can fucking fight. What can you do?
I would be a runner
I
medic.
Cook?
I can
Awesome.
cook too.
Awesome. So, didn't mean to say that like that, but I didn't
What
want to
can
be like,
you do?
oh, no, but I didn't want to just be like,
I
oh,
can help
you're a
build
female,
shit.
so you can automatically cook. I'm not going to be like that.
No, I also I've worked on like sets for school plays and shit, so like I can build stuff as well.
Okay.
I know a little bit about cars because I took autos, so I can help with that as well. Like,
Very true.
it's few little random skills that I have.
Yeah. Which is a good thing to have.
But anyway,
Like, if my mom were to die and you were to die, I can still cook. I can build. I can gather. But one of my main things is to fight. Like,
mine is to, no matter what it is, I always see myself either being the medic or the runner.
yeah.
Or sometimes both.
See, I'm just not in shape to be the runner anymore.
Yeah, same.
Oh, I'm not in the best
Like,
shape
I mean,
either, but,
like, I can hide pretty fucking well, but the thing is, it's just,
if I have to run,
if I were
fucking
going
run.
against people that were literally fucking sprinting, like, dude,
Knowing me, I would probably trip
would need
over
a
my
weapon.
own foot.
yeah.
I belong in a bubble. My mom always tells me I belong in a bubble.
I would need a weapon.
Well, anyway.
accident prone.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Get back on track.
Yeah.
All right. So after going upstairs and trying to make it out and everything, because I'd keep everybody up there. If somebody wanted to come with me, that's on them. That is not on me. I would never ask somebody just to follow me unless I absolutely needed it.
Quick question: would you do rope ladder style?
If I could, yeah,
Would
I'd
you
do
toss
rope
a
ladder
rope
style.
ladder out, pull it back up.
Yeah,
no
either
one-
that or we have like an actual ladder and we just put it down, lean it, they run up, and we just pick it back up.
I feel like the actual ladder would be easier.
It would be easier, but the more practical one would probably be
Rope
the rope
ladder.
one because
Yeah.
you just have it like curled up right there, just latch it and throw it down. You climb up it. I mean, that's a little unsturdy, but the other one takes like another maybe 10 seconds.
Plus, there'd be more noise with the actual ladder than the rope ladder.
Very true.
True.
That's very true.
Okay, so after all that, my biggest
Unless it breaks.
thing,
Hold up.
I need to break into a pharmacy.
Oh yeah, of course.
And I need to get everything that I need because other people are going to be going out there. So I have to literally face everything out there. I have to face the fucking zombies, and I have to face some type of motherfucker that's probably going to be hiding out in Walgreens or something
Yeah.
with a fucking machete or a machine gun or a shotgun and just somehow make it in there, grab the shit that I actually need. I wouldn't take everything. I would just take enough that would last me, and so
Go
that
to
way
a
I can
few
make it to another
different-
place.
Few different places.
Yeah, because I wouldn't
Stop.
want to be that last person making it there and just like, oh, thank God I'm here, and then nothing is there, and then you just die. Like, no, that is not cool. So I wouldn't do that to somebody else. I would take what I need and leave the rest.
Yeah.
So that would be my biggest thing, but at the same time, that's a huge if I make it back. And if I did, the major thing after that is getting the fuck out of the city.
Oh yeah.
I want to go to the middle of fucking nowhere, but not in like a nowhere situation where you can't hide and like it's all flat. and, like, you can
Colorado.
see-
Missouri.
No.
You should go to Colorado.
No.
Missouri.
Why?
I am going to Montana.
Montana.
I am
Well,
going
yeah.
to
Me too.
fuck, what was it called?
Glacier.
Yeah, Glacier Park.
We have family up there too, so if they actually survived that as well, we would have somewhere to go.
There's a lot of wildlife.
Uh-huh.
There's water.
There's water. There's resources.
But
Wood.
how many other people are going to be doing the same fucking thing? Because here's the thing.
You don't know.
Let's say everything goes to hell. The entire country's fucking overtaken. Because we'd be driving far. We'd be driving all the way across the country.
Oh yeah.
Now,
And walking. There'd probably be times where
oh
we'd be
yeah,
walking.
definitely. We're not going to be driving the entire time, and that's if we make it all the way there. So we would have to find shelter consistently, making it through dense cities with trying to conserve ammo if we even had guns and shit like that. But honestly, the only thing I can think of that would make us last out a decent length, because in the end, we're all gonna die. You want to know
Driving?
why? Hold on. You want to know why?
Why?
How many nuclear reactors there are in America?
Yep. Very
After
true.
something happens and they don't have anybody to man them, I think it's like, what, 10, 20 years?
Something like that. Yeah.
They're all gonna fucking melt down. And, I mean, if they don't melt down, there's some type of safety protocol
Okay.
that just stops it. It'd be fucking amazing.
Unless
Real quick, I just wanted to give a general idea of how long it would take us to get there. Avoiding highways and avoiding tolls by car, it would take us 1 day and 3 hours.
Now you also have to put in a factor how many people have already been on that road.
27 hours.
No, but see, that's avoiding all highways and all tolls. We'd be taking all back roads on the way there.
How
No,
long
but-
is it walking?
But
Can you look that up?
still, like, what if
Walking?
there's
It says
people-
21 days.
21 days.
We could walk there in 21 days.
That's a risk though too.
That's a major risk.
That's a-
It
That's
would-
a huge
Hey,
risk, but at
hey.
the same time,
That's almost
Hey,
a month.
but
of
if we
walking.
bike, it'll only be 6 days.
That's
biking would probably be the best alternative. I'm not even thinking. Well, shit. We would
No,
need a lot of
it's-
protein bars. A lot.
Oh yeah.
and monsters
Like
and
that.
water.
No, not
steal,
monsters.
steal some kid's Adderall to stay awake for like 20-something days. Just fuck it.
Oh my god.
You would die.
You die in like 3 days.
Yeah, you
2
would already
days.
be dead.
Your heart would just stop. But anyway, hypothetically, if we were to get there, but realistically, we would have to stay somewhere close. But the thing is even if we did pitch tents someplace, we need to be on a constant move because I am not fucking staying someplace where someone can scout me out and fucking kill me.
Nope.
Or I get trapped by a fucking crowd of zombies.
4-hour naps, maybe, with like a couple people watching.
Depending on where we are.
Multiple. It's got to be multiple people, never just one person, because that's when you fuck up.
Well, yeah, of course.
That's when you're gonna end up like passing out, or something's gonna slip, and everyone's gonna die.
Yeah, because if that one person
there.
gets shot by like somebody with a silencer, who's
right, or not even shot.
No.
Like if they get stabbed, like they get their throat slit or something.
Or they get the throat bit.
Or they get choked or whatever. Anything could happen to one single person. It's got to be multiple.
They go find something, they fall down a hill and break their neck. Like, who fucking knows, man?
Yeah.
There's so much, like, with it. Wow, I was probably really quiet because I was standing on the other side of the room. I can kind of see how different it is just from talking there and then walking backwards and, like, not really changing the pitch of my voice. And then if I talk a little bit louder, there we go. There we go. Now back over here.
Welcome back to
There's
the conversation.
I'm gonna have to sit over here.
There's the biscuit.
I've been standing over there since the beginning of this fucking thing.
That's fine.
Anyway,
I've been talking quietly too, so it's okay.
well, I mean,
Nice. Fucking props, dude.
I would like to eventually get to like some type of big building that we could literally destroy the staircases to. And then have it just be from, like, the second or third floor up. Well, not second or third, but, like, second floor up. That we could do. And have the whole first floor just be, like, there's no staircases, rope ladders, or whatever. Probably wooden ladders, too. Just, like, depending on who's all there. Because who knows if somebody's going to be running back with, like, some other person and they're being chased.
Yeah.
But...
Question, though. Do you think that they're going to herd out, though? Like, if, like, once, like, the cities fall, the people are pretty much dead, they can't find anyone, are they going to try to move for food just because they're hungry? Or are they going to wait for sound and shit to actually move?
I don't know. I mean, we're going off the
You have to
things
think,
from
'cause,
2012.
Yeah.
But we didn't really know much about that situation. Like,
No, but if you see some of the footage from, not necessarily just one of the cases, but if they're not engaged in something, they're just kind of like they're almost looking for something, like they're hunting, and then once they like actually focus on something, they go for it, and that's why it's very like.
But if they're
weird.
starting to starve, say that they're like getting hungry, they're starting to starve.
Like the end of 28 days later.
I feel like depending.
Do you think that they're gonna herd?
Depending on where they're at in like the U.S., some of them are going to die off, and some of them are either going to go south towards Mexico or they're going to go north into Canada.
Yeah.
Granted that this only happens in the U.S. Now, if it's happening all around the world, then who fucking knows? Everyone's going to die at some point, and then they're eventually going to end up starving.
Yeah. Which, by the way, let me add to my thing really quick because I just thought of this. You said what happens when they thaw out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we had, say that there were more survivors than you thought would be, and they all got the right like idea to go like up north, and you were in contact with them, and you were like trading and like doing stuff like that with them, wouldn't you all try to gather up some people and go kill these zombies when they were frozen? And because maybe not all of them went up there to follow you, so once you go like back down there, lead some up there, do the same thing, let them fucking try to find you, let them fucking freeze and starve, and then just keep doing the process until you're pretty sure that they're all ran out. And then once you get a solid base, like, of people up north, you can all congregate down and just start
that's a huge
state.
risk factor.
It's a
You're,
risk,
you're talking about
but you
going
need
out
to-
into areas that are... Well, you're talking about going north up in Canada, and that's where huge blankets of snowfall go. Now, imagine there's, like, let's say 10 feet of snow in some areas because it's come down the mountain or wherever the fuck you are. There's certain deep pockets. Now, You pass by it, you're walking normal, it's only up to your shins or whatever, but right next to you, there's a giant fucking hole, and little do you know, there is something down in there. Now, maybe it's not completely frozen, maybe it's still just, like, it's just waiting, like, you know how the zombies just kind of like, just, you know, shuffle?
Yeah.
Maybe they were in, like, some type of weird delusional state, but once something walks by it, it grabs and pulls.
From
So,
instinct.
yeah, so that would bring up a lot of problems. Honestly, you're best off fortifying all your shit throughout winter because you know that you have the chance. It's like putting the game on pause while you can kind of like fix everything.
Yeah, like I'm
Do
not
that.
saying not do that, but like I'm just saying once you're like established and can actually radio like other other civilizations and actually conjugate and then you can actually team up and do stuff like that. Like, but you obviously have to make sure that your place of where you're staying at is fortified. I'm not saying not to do that. That's like that is the stupidest thing to think of.
That
I'm
would be
not
number
going to
one
prepare.
priority.
Yeah,
Guys, we have a Trojan war horse. You know what? Why use the horse?
Yeah,
Let's just walk in.
yeah. Fuck the horse.
Right.
It's okay. Let's
I
just
don't know
walk
why
in.
it didn't work.
Let's just knock on the front door.
Fuck.
Fuck it.
Let us in. We're gonna beat you.
But I think I mean, because it wouldn't be an all the time thing. You would probably spend years up there just clearing out all the zombies.
There's also one of the biggest and ultimate questions, which is never fully answered in most zombie movies. Is it possible that the virus can live in the water? Because if that gets into our water, we are all
literally
infected.
fucked. Yeah.
We are.
But it would depend
fucked.
on what those zombies from 2012 were. Like what.
What if it was in the blood?
You never know. Like that's the thing. You don't know, but you're going to have to take that chance because if you don't take any risks at all, I mean, what are you going to do?
Well, one thing can lead to another,
You're
so maybe
limited.
that infection led to another type of infection, which
Very true. It could turn
killed the
airborne,
immune system, and maybe I know I'm really reaching here, but just saying, like, it's possible things can just trickle down and like it opens up some type of other thing so that way you can gain a virus, and let's say the virus, whatever, like let's say it's the flu, with that bacteria inside you, maybe that just amplifies the effects, and that's what an actual thing is. I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to piece things together as I'm talking.
Okay.
But you never know. You never know. That's what I'm basically getting at. Is like, I don't know. It's questionable, I guess.
There's so many different possibilities that could happen when talking about the zombie apocalypse. Like, there's so many different factors that add in.
I mean, hell, like, there's even the thought process of if you know somebody who's in, like, the military, by chance, you know somebody in, like, the military, and they have access to things. I mean, it's a wild fucking shot, but, I mean, if I had family with the access codes to facilities, I would try to get us to a fucking nuke site. Like, ASAP. Nuke the fucking site. Like...
Okay, that's your thought right now.
That's
what
one
are
of them.
the people who are actually capable of doing this going to do?
Nuke it.
Which...
So get there, kill them, get in there, and nuke it.
You're gonna die.
Well, no shit, but...
No, I mean,
least,
like...
No, I mean,
with that thought process, what if the outbreak happens, they're literally already sitting there, they already know everything's fucked, nuke it, contain it, as it's spreading.
Well, then that's the thing, though. We're screwed either way.
Maybe.
Or,
If it just started out in Chicago, and it just slowly started branching out, like, let's say, like 3 miles every day and a half, or maybe half a day. Yeah, honestly, like with how that was, and they
The
running
only
around
way
fighting
for
each other,
that
that'd
to
probably be like...
It'd be like a few hours. 3 miles in a few hours.
Let's say 6 hours. Let's say 6 hours to travel like 3 hours. Let's just say that hypothetically.
To travel 3 miles. You said 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. But whatever. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
We would be fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would not be able to contain it. So, if they were able to, they would nuke it and contain it. Because that would be the only possible way. Because if it's, like, what are you going to want to do? Shoot to something the size of, like, a pin needle? Or the size of my fucking fist?
Yeah.
You know, you want to contain it when it's at the very smallest thing that you can. Save everybody else. That's what everybody does.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's gonna be those people out there like, oh, you shouldn't do that. You should save everybody. Blah 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 blah. But those people normally don't use logic.
Yeah.
So.
Like I'm the kind of person that likes to help whoever whenever I
trying to get out of the
can.
country.
But at the same time, like in this situation, it's fucking life or death, dude. Like, you don't have very many options. You gotta do what you gotta do to stay alive.
Yeah, of course. Which, I mean, like...
Which I hate to think about, honestly.
Saying,
like, it
there's,
sucks.
There's so many factors to it, and the only thing that I can say is that you would just have to take the risk. That's all you can do. Take the risk.
Yeah. Pretty much.
You have to just chance it to survive.
Yeah, I don't know where the end of the road would actually be for anybody, really. Yeah. Unless you're like in the government, you're just hiding out in some type of underground bunker and like $1 million pods, just waiting out the apocalypse, waiting for our numbers to wither.
Say that by chance they all fucking died, and it went that way of what I was talking about. There's no government at that point. There's no one to...
It's back to Wild West.
Yeah. It's just survival of the fucking fittest, and going back to killing animals, and, you know...
Everybody's still killing animals.
Well, no, I mean, but... truly just solely being that. There's no social media. There's no fucking jobs like that. You know,
there are no jobs.
You aren't working in fucking like 9 to 5 anymore. Instead, you have tasks. Like, you need to help your people survive. So you go hunt for food, or you go try...
You go back to your primitive instinct. Like just basic survival needs.
Basic survival needs.
Do what you can, I guess. But at the same time... You're going to run out of bullets, you're going to run out of resources, and at some unlucky point, you are going to be overrun, and everybody you know is going to die. But if you are lucky and you're able to make it out, you know.
Oh, yeah. I'll be right back.
And Rollo is leaving the group.
Bathroom break.
Do you have a thingy?
A thingy?
Yeah, a plan?
Well, you already said that. I would
truth.
most likely be going with
I
you.
just wanted to see if you had anything else.
If for whatever reason, however far into the future the zombie apocalypse happens, and for whatever reason we happen to not be together anymore, I would probably head north to the cabin, and because we have like a shit ton of guns up there with a crap ton of ammo. And it's, like, surrounded by forest.
Yeah, that'd be smart.
Yeah. And it's not even that far by car. By car, it's about 3.5, 4 hours. So.
Better than my 27-day walking idea.
Yeah, that just doesn't sound fun
Hey,
to
if
me.
I fucking made it, though, holy shit.
That would be absolutely fantastic. Can you imagine the view you'd see when you get there? You know, besides all the rotting corpses everywhere?
It smells bad here.
It smells like dirty.
It's so gross.
The apocalypse smells like shit.
But it's so beautiful here.
It looks so bloody. Why are the mountains red?
Okay, you have to ignore the fact that there's rotting corpses.
I'm trying to, but I'm walking on them.
But you'd think at this point you'd be so used to it because you just walked 27 days to get there.
I probably wouldn't be able to feel my feet. I'd probably just die right there, just turn into one.
You'd find your safe place and you just...
I'm home. Blend into the crowd of dead.
You would just smell rotten in bed like them, so they wouldn't even think to look in your direction anymore.
I'm actually just like sleepwalking. I finally make it out into the middle of them. I wake up and just scream.
Oh, you'd get tackled.
Oh my god.
You'd be killed on point, like on spot.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Sleepwalking through a zombie crowd and waking up in the middle and screaming like a bitch.
That'd be fucked.
Yeah, that'd really suck. Anyway, I think I'm going to bring this little cast of pod to an end.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That was a good talk, though.
Yeah, that was rather extensive. I mean, I could keep going, but we're already
It's 30 minutes.
around... No, this is
Oh.
longer than 30 minutes.
Oh.
We're probably around like an hour. Around. Anyway, I am Pat.
I'm Rollo.
And I'm Nicole.
And this has been Witch's Hill. We will see you, or rather, not hear or see you guys, next time. Love you.
Yeah. Tune in to the next episode.
Yeah, this time Rollo said goodbye. As he pop opens up another beer.
So long, farewell, and goodbye.
I've got a knife, I'll stick it in your eye.
My eye!
Later.
Hey.